Welcome to Real Discoveries USA. Today, we're diving into 5 of the strangest unsolved mysteries of the world and universe, true stories that will leave you questioning reality. From the frozen horror of the Dyatlov Pass Incident, where 9 hikers mysteriously died under unexplained circumstances, to the eerie disappearances in the infamous Bermuda Triangle, where ships and planes vanish without a trace. We'll also explore the baffling Voynich Manuscript, an ancient book written in a language no one has ever deciphered, filled with strange plants and cryptic symbols. Then, we'll journey across the cosmos to investigate fast radio bursts, powerful signals from distant galaxies that science still cannot explain. And finally, we'll uncover the mystery of Tabby's star, a distant sun dimming in the sky in ways that defy every known law of physics. These stories are chilling, mind-blowing, and totally true. If you love uncovering the unknown, subscribe now to Real Discoveries USA, and prepare yourself for a journey into the mysteries that the world and universe can't explain. In the winter of 1959, 9 experienced hikers set out on an expedition in the Ural Mountains of Russia, seeking adventure and the challenge of the snow-covered peaks. What began as a routine trek quickly turned into one of the most baffling and chilling mysteries of the 20th century. The group consisted of students and graduates of the Ural Polytechnical Institute, skilled in skiing, mountaineering, and survival in harsh conditions. Their journey was carefully planned, and at first, everything went as expected. However, on February 1st, the hikers never returned to their destination. Concerned family and friends alerted local authorities, and a search operation began. Days later, rescuers discovered the hikers' abandoned tent on the slope of Kolotsiakl, famously known as the Mountain of the Dead. The tent had been cut open from the inside, and the hikers' belongings were left behind, including shoes and warm clothing. This unusual scene immediately raised questions. Why would experienced hikers flee a tent into freezing sub-zero temperatures without adequate protection? The bodies were discovered in a bizarre and unsettling arrangement. 2 were found at the forest's edge, some distance from the tent, suggesting they attempted to return to safety. Others were scattered further away, each in positions that hinted at panic or confusion. Several of the hikers had serious injuries. One had a fractured skull. Another had chest trauma comparable to a car accident, but remarkably, no external wounds accounted for these injuries. Even more inexplicably, traces of radiation were detected on the clothing of some victims. Investigators initially considered an avalanche as the most plausible explanation. While the slope was steep, subsequent studies suggest that the type of avalanche typical to the region would have left more physical evidence, and the manner in which the tent was cut from the inside seems inconsistent with escaping a snowslide. Some researchers have also proposed that a phenomenon known as a slab avalanche or a sudden snow pressure wave could explain part of the incident, but the extreme injuries and unexplained radiation remain unaccounted for. Eyewitness accounts from local villagers reported seeing strange orange spheres in the sky around the time of the hikers' deaths. These observations fueled speculation about a possible secret military test or the involvement of experimental weapons. Some researchers suggest the hikers may have accidentally encountered a military test site, which could explain both the radiation and the strange injuries. However, these claims remain speculative, as the Soviet authorities at the time kept many details classified. Over the decades, the Dyatlov Pass Incident has inspired countless theories. Some suggest a yeti or unknown creature attacked the hikers, while others propose infrasound from wind creating panic and hallucinations. Psychological explanations consider mass hysteria or hypothermia-induced confusion leading the hikers to flee their tent in a state of terror. Yet none of these theories fully account for all the evidence, particularly the combination of severe internal injuries, radiation, and the inexplicable behavior of leaving the tent without shoes or proper clothing. Modern investigations, using forensic techniques and 3D reconstructions, have attempted to piece together a timeline of events. Evidence suggests that something caused the hikers to leave the tent in stages. Some left earlier than others, possibly following a sound or movement outside. The sequence of injuries indicates that an external force impacted certain individuals more violently, but what caused it remains a mystery. Snow and weather records confirm extreme cold, and exposure to such temperatures would have been fatal in minutes, adding urgency to understanding their frantic behavior. The Dyatlov Pass Incident remains one of the most enigmatic unsolved mysteries in history because it combines natural dangers with unexplained phenomena. The combination of human error, environmental challenges, and possibly unknown forces has captured the imagination of researchers, conspiracy theorists, and the public for over 60 years. Each year, new theories emerge, fueled by declassified documents, forensic studies, and documentaries exploring the incident in greater detail. Despite countless studies and expeditions to the site, no definitive explanation has been confirmed. The Russian government reopened investigations in 2019, analyzing old evidence with modern technology. Their final report attributed the tragedy to an avalanche and poor weather conditions. But this conclusion remains controversial. Experts continue to debate whether all injuries and mysterious factors can be fully explained by natural events alone. The Dyatlov Pass incident stands as a chilling reminder of the unpredictability of nature and the fragility of human life. The hikers' final moments continue to evoke fear, curiosity, and a desire to understand what really happened. From strange lights in the sky to unexplained injuries and radiation, the mystery persists, keeping the legend of the Mountain of the Dead alive in the annals of unsolved history. The Bermuda Triangle, also known as the Devil's Triangle, is a loosely defined region in the western part of the North Atlantic Ocean. Its points are generally considered to be Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico. Over the decades, it has become infamous as the site where numerous ships and aircraft have disappeared without explanation, despite modern technology and extensive maritime and aviation experience. These incidents remain some of the most baffling unsolved mysteries in the world. The fascination with the Bermuda Triangle began in the mid-20th century, after several high-profile disappearances captured global attention. One of the most famous cases occurred in December 1945, when Flight 19, a squadron of 5 U.S. Navy torpedo bombers on a training mission, vanished while flying over the triangle. The planes were experienced and well-equipped, yet none returned. A rescue plane sent to search for them also disappeared, compounding the mystery. In total, 27 men were lost, and no wreckage was ever definitively located. Over the years, countless ships have also vanished in the Bermuda Triangle, often without sending a distress signal. The USS Cyclops, a massive Navy cargo ship carrying 309 men and heavy manganese, disappeared in March 1918. No trace of the ship or crew was ever found. Other vessels, like the SS Marine Sulphur Queen in 1963, also vanished mysteriously. These incidents sparked speculation about natural phenomena, human error, and even more extraordinary explanations involving the unknown. Several scientific theories attempt to explain these disappearances. Some suggest that sudden rogue waves, which can reach heights of over 100 feet, are responsible for capsizing ships without warning. Others point to methane hydrate eruptions from the seafloor, which can reduce water density and cause vessels to sink rapidly. While these explanations account for some incidents, they do not fully explain the unusual patterns, such as multiple disappearances occurring under calm weather conditions or planes vanishing without distress calls. In addition to natural theories, human error and equipment failure have also been considered. Navigational challenges in the Bermuda Triangle, including unpredictable currents, sudden storms, and magnetic anomalies, can cause compasses to malfunction, leading pilots and sailors off course. Yet even with these factors in mind, the sheer number of unexplained incidents in the area has fueled speculation about something more mysterious at work. Eyewitness accounts from sailors and pilots have further deepened the mystery. Some report seeing strange lights hovering over the water before a ship or plane disappeared. Others describe sudden fog banks, unusual cloud formations, and eerie silence before communications were lost. While some of these accounts could be attributed to natural optical phenomena, many remain unexplained and continue to capture the imagination of researchers and conspiracy theorists. The Bermuda Triangle also has a rich cultural history in popular media. Books, documentaries, and movies have dramatized its unexplained disappearances, blending fact with speculation. Stories range from alien abductions and underwater city hypotheses to interdimensional portals and time warps. While these ideas are sensational, they have cemented the Bermuda Triangle as a symbol of human fascination with the unknown and the limits of our understanding. Modern technology, including satellite tracking, sonar mapping, and advanced radar, has improved safety in the region. Ships and planes are less likely to vanish today, yet the historical record remains mysterious. Researchers continue to study historical weather data, oceanography, and magnetic anomalies to find logical explanations. However, no single theory fully accounts for the pattern of disappearances, which is why the Bermuda Triangle continues to be a source of speculation and intrigue. The mystery of the Bermuda Triangle also raises broader questions about the limits of human knowledge. How much do we truly understand about the ocean and its hidden depths? Could there be natural phenomena we have yet to observe, or is there a more extraordinary explanation waiting to be discovered? These questions keep both scientists and enthusiasts returning to the topic, eager for answers that may never come. Ultimately, the Bermuda Triangle remains one of the most famous unsolved mysteries in the world. It combines history, tragedy, science, and speculation into a single enigmatic region of the ocean. The disappearances, unexplained lights, and strange environmental conditions make it a perfect case study for exploring the limits of human understanding and the allure of the unknown. For over a century, it has fascinated people across the globe, ensuring its place in the annals of unsolved mysteries. Hidden away in the Voynich Rare Book and Manuscript Library at Yale University lies one of the most mysterious and perplexing documents in human history, the Voynich Manuscript. This ancient book, carbon dated to the early 15th century, is written in an unknown language that no linguist or cryptographer has been able to decipher. Its pages are filled with bizarre illustrations of plants, celestial diagrams, and unrecognizable symbols, leaving scholars and conspiracy theorists alike puzzled for over a century. The manuscript's history before the 20th century is largely obscure. It was named after Wilfred Voynich, a Polish antiquarian who purchased it in 1912, but records of its origin are scant. Some speculate it may have been created in Central Europe, while others suggest more exotic origins. Despite numerous attempts to decode its contents, no one has ever conclusively understood the text, leading many to wonder if the language itself was intentionally invented to obscure knowledge, or if it encodes a secret that humanity is not yet ready to uncover. One of the most fascinating aspects of the manuscript is its botanical section. The pages are filled with hundreds of plant drawings, none of which correspond exactly to known species. Some plants appear to be hybrids, combining elements of multiple species, or entirely imaginary creations. These illustrations have led some researchers to speculate that the manuscript may contain knowledge of lost or hidden flora, perhaps even with mystical or medicinal properties. The intricate detail in these drawings suggests the author had a deep understanding of botany, yet the purpose of the text accompanying them remains unknown. Another section of the manuscript depicts strange astronomical and astrological diagrams, celestial charts, zodiac symbols, and circular diagrams, suggest the author may have had knowledge of the stars, planets, or cosmic cycles. Yet, like the botanical pages, the accompanying text is indecipherable. Some scholars propose that these diagrams could be part of an elaborate alchemical or magical system, meant to record knowledge in a way that only initiates could understand. Others speculate that it might be an early form of encrypted scientific writing, intended to protect discoveries from prying eyes. The manuscript also contains bizarre, human, and biological illustrations. Small, naked human figures appear in pools or tubes of liquid, interacting with strange apparatuses. These illustrations have fueled theories that the Voynich Manuscript may contain early anatomical studies, or perhaps even knowledge of the human body that was far ahead of its time. Some researchers suggest that the drawings could represent an early form of medicine or experimental physiology, although the symbolism is so obscure that definitive conclusions are impossible. Over the decades, countless attempts have been made to decode the manuscript. Cryptographers from both world wars studied its text, yet no one has cracked the code. Modern computer analysis has suggested patterns in the language that mimic real linguistic structures, but translation attempts have yielded only speculative results. Some experts argue that the manuscript could be an elaborate hoax, though the complexity and consistency of its structure make this theory less plausible. The Voynich Manuscript remains a profound enigma, resisting all attempts at full understanding. In addition to its mysterious contents, the manuscript's visual style adds to its eerie and otherworldly aura. The vivid colors, intricate line work, and surreal depictions of plants, stars, and human figures create a sense of unease and wonder. Every page seems deliberately designed to draw the observer into a world that is both fascinating and incomprehensible. The combination of realistic detail with fantastical elements gives the manuscript a dreamlike, almost nightmarish quality, captivating all who view it. The manuscript has inspired a variety of speculative theories. Some believe it may contain lost knowledge of ancient civilizations, hidden alchemical formulas, or even messages from extraterrestrial intelligence. Others suggest it was a cryptic diary of a forgotten sect, recording knowledge meant to be understood only by a select few. No theory has been proven, and the truth of the Voynich Manuscript remains elusive, fueling fascination and scholarly debate alike. Even today, the Voynich Manuscript attracts researchers, conspiracy theorists, and curious minds from around the world. Digital scans allow anyone to study its pages, though the same mystery persists. Each symbol, plant, and diagram seems to whisper secrets that remain tantalizingly out of reach. The manuscript is not just a book. It is a window into a mind that challenges our understanding of language, art, and knowledge itself. Ultimately, the Voynich Manuscript stands as one of the most baffling artifacts in human history. Its blend of beauty, mystery, and horror ensures that it will continue to fascinate and perplex for generations to come. Scholars and enthusiasts alike remain drawn to its pages, hoping for a breakthrough that may never come. The manuscript is a reminder that there are still secrets in our world, and perhaps in the universe that humanity may never fully comprehend. Mysteries. Deep in the cosmos, billions of light years away, mysterious signals, known as fast radio bursts or FRBs, have been reaching Earth for decades, baffling astronomers and scientists alike. These incredibly powerful pulses of radio waves last only milliseconds, yet each one releases as much energy as the sun produces in days or even weeks. Despite advancements in radio astronomy and space observation, the exact source and nature of these bursts remain one of the universe's strangest, unsolved mysteries. The first FRB was discovered in 2007, hidden in archival data from a radio telescope. Since then, hundreds of these fleeting bursts have been detected from various locations across the sky. What makes FRBs particularly puzzling is their unpredictability. Some are one-time events, never repeating from the same source. Others repeat irregularly, sending bursts sporadically over days, months, or even years. This irregularity makes it almost impossible to pinpoint their origins and has led to a wide range of theories about their causes. One leading explanation suggests that FRBs originate from highly magnetized neutron stars known as magnetars. These stars, remnants of supernova explosions, have intense magnetic fields and spin rapidly, potentially producing the energy needed to create such bursts. While magnetars explain some characteristics of FRBs, they do not account for all observed phenomena. Some FRBs are detected from distances so vast that the energy required to produce them seems almost inconceivable, leaving room for speculation about other cosmic mechanisms or unknown astrophysical objects. Adding to the mystery, some scientists have proposed that FRBs could be evidence of extraterrestrial intelligence. The idea is that an advanced civilization might use highly focused energy beams for communication or propulsion, unintentionally or intentionally generating the bursts we detect. While this theory remains speculative, it has captured public imagination and inspired countless discussions in both scientific and popular circles. The possibility that FRBs could be signs of alien technology keeps the mystery alive and fuels interest in continued observation. The detection of FRBs relies on sophisticated radio telescopes and real-time data analysis. Instruments such as the Canadian Hydrogen Intensity Mapping Experiment (CHIME) have revolutionized FRB observation, detecting dozens of bursts daily. Each detection brings new data, and sometimes surprises, such as polarized signals, multi-wavelength emissions, or unusual frequency patterns. These characteristics challenge existing astrophysical models and suggest that FRBs may not have a single explanation. FRBs also raise profound questions about the structure and behavior of the universe. They travel across billions of light-years, passing through intergalactic plasma, cosmic dust, and gravitational fields. By studying how FRBs are dispersed and delayed, astronomers can probe the vast spaces between galaxies, measure the distribution of matter, and even test theories of dark energy. In this sense, FRBs are not just a mystery, they are also a powerful tool for understanding the cosmos. Despite advances, the universe keeps many FRB secrets hidden. The sporadic nature of these bursts, their extreme energy, and the vast distances involved make them difficult to study in real time. Each new discovery often raises more questions than it answers. Are there multiple types of FRB sources? Could they represent a natural phenomenon yet undiscovered, or are they something far more extraordinary? The answers remain elusive, adding to the sense of cosmic wonder and horror. The fascination with FRBs also taps into humanity's age-old curiosity about the unknown. Radio signals arriving from deep space evoke both awe and fear, reminding us that the universe is far larger and stranger than we can easily comprehend. Some FRBs come from directions with no known galaxies, suggesting entirely new phenomena, while others repeat in complex patterns that scientists struggle to interpret. Each burst is a fleeting cosmic puzzle, leaving observers with a sense of suspense and urgency to decode its meaning. Ultimately, fast radio bursts remain one of the most compelling unsolved mysteries of modern astronomy. They challenge our understanding of physics, question our assumptions about cosmic energy, and open the door to possibilities we have not yet imagined. From their sudden, ephemeral nature to the staggering energy they release, FRBs represent the awe-inspiring and terrifying scale of the universe. Scientists continue to monitor, record, and analyze each new signal, hoping that one day these strange cosmic messages will reveal their secrets. Until then, FRBs remain a powerful reminder of the universe's unfathomable mysteries. In the vast expanse of our galaxy lies a star that has puzzled astronomers and fascinated the public alike. KIC 8,462,852 more famously known as Tabby's star, located about 1,470 light-years from Earth in the constellation Cygnus. This main sequence star exhibits irregular and dramatic dips in brightness that defy conventional understanding. Unlike the predictable dimming caused by orbiting planets, Tabby's star occasionally loses up to 22% of its light, leaving scientists struggling to explain this extraordinary phenomenon. The star was first observed in detail by NASA's Kepler space telescope, which monitored the brightness of over 150,000 stars in search of exoplanets. While most stars displayed regular, predictable light fluctuations, Tabby's star stood out. Its light curve showed bizarre, irregular dimming patterns with no apparent periodicity. These strange dips were far too large to be caused by a planet or asteroid, leading astronomers to consider far more unusual explanations. One of the earliest theories proposed that a swarm of comets or debris orbiting the star could be responsible. While this could explain some of the light fluctuations, it struggled to account for the irregular magnitude and timing of the dips. Furthermore, observations in the infrared spectrum failed to detect the amount of dust such a comet swarm would produce, making this explanation insufficient. The more scientists studied the star, the stranger it appeared. As interest in Tabby's star grew, some researchers began to entertain more speculative theories. One of the most sensational hypotheses suggested that the star's dimming could be caused by an alien megastructure, a massive artificial construct built to harness the star's energy. While no direct evidence supports this theory, the possibility captured the imagination of both scientists and the public, fueling headlines and a wave of interest in the unknown. The idea of extraterrestrial engineering adds a sense of cosmic horror and wonder to an otherwise scientific mystery. Beyond its potential for alien speculation, Tabby's star has provided an unprecedented opportunity for astronomers to study stellar phenomena. The irregular dips challenge existing models of stellar behavior and force scientists to reconsider what is possible in the cosmos. Some researchers have proposed explanations involving large dust clouds, orbiting rings of material, or even intrinsic stellar variability that is poorly understood. Yet none of these theories fully account for the combination of depth, irregularity, and duration observed in the star's light fluctuations. Observational campaigns, using telescopes around the world, have sought to monitor Tabby's star in real time. Amateur astronomers and professional observatories alike have recorded ongoing dimming events, hoping to catch the star at moments of extreme brightness variation. Each observation brings new data, sometimes revealing smaller dips or confirming larger ones. But the underlying cause remains elusive. The star's unpredictability adds a sense of suspense and intrigue, drawing both experts and enthusiasts into the search for answers. The mystery of Tabby's star also sparks philosophical questions about our place in the universe. Could we be witnessing natural phenomena that challenge our understanding of physics? Or might these anomalies represent signs of intelligent life far beyond our solar system? The star's irregular light curve forces us to confront the limits of human knowledge and consider possibilities that stretch our imagination. Tabby's star remains a symbol of cosmic mystery, blending the wonder of space with the unknown. Its story highlights the delicate interplay between scientific observation and human curiosity, showing how a single star can capture global attention. Despite decades of study, we still cannot fully explain why it dims in such bizarre patterns, leaving an open invitation to continue exploration and discovery. Ultimately, Tabby's star is more than just a distant point of light. It is a cosmic puzzle, a source of wonder and speculation, and a reminder that the universe contains phenomena that can challenge even the most advanced science, whether caused by natural processes, unknown cosmic events, or, in the most speculative view, alien engineering. Tabby's star stands as one of the strangest and most fascinating unsolved mysteries in the sky. Its irregular twinkles continue to captivate astronomers, inspiring a search for answers that may stretch far beyond our lifetime.